This course, for which this lecture serves as an introduction, is called Old Western Culture, a Christian approach to the great books. C.S. Lewis calls this a watershed. He says that before that time, all culture, from the ancient Greeks up until the 17 or early 1800s, is something that could be characterized by the label Old Western Culture. When we read the books of the past, as C.S. Lewis says in his essay on the reading of old books, which is found in his volume God in the Dock, Lewis says that when we read the old books, the clean sea breeze of the centuries blows through our minds. And specifically, he means that when we read the books of the past, we see how people thought very differently about some very fundamental things. What is the nature of the universe? Why is man here? What is his chief end? What is the purpose of life? How do we find wisdom? Who is God? What is love? Many modern followers of the great books idea have what we might call a syncretistic approach to the discovery of truth. If we stand and listen to what is called the Great Conversation, the conversation carried on over time by Aristotle and Augustine and Thomas Aquinas and John Calvin and John Milton and Dostoevsky and so on, if we listen to the conversation made up of all those voices, we can come, says this approach, to truth. But a Christian can't say that. A Christian certainly agrees that we can find out valuable things from reading the ideas of the past. But a Christian finds the locus of truth and meaning and significance in revelation. The revelation of God in the world through His Son Jesus Christ and through His church and through the Scriptures. That's where we find truth. The inheritance that we've had from the Enlightenment, an inheritance that says anything produced in an age dominated by Christian faith, it can't be of value. That inheritance has caused a tremendous loss. In this, I include a number of those stories and histories and political tomes and philosophical treatises and so forth that were produced in the Middle Ages, because this is a Christian approach to the great books.